Yeah, welcome again. I'm Didi. I want to teach you some basic steps that you may need to grow your business. How to start and build a great business
Now,
in
as
Nigeria.
we all know,
Now, building a business in Nigeria is not a child's play. When I mean it's not a child's play, it's not something that you can just jump in and do. Yes, there are millions of businesses in Nigeria, but most of them are not doing well. Yes, we have so many small scale, medium scale business that is struggling. Yes, but the reason most times the reason to this struggle is attached to maybe the way the owners are running the business or the level of knowledge that the owner of the business have and is running the business according to his knowledge. And I know knowledge is power. Now, and as we all know, building a business, I'm talking about building a business, is the same thing like building a house. There are procedures and there are step-by-step procedure that you must take if you want to build a house. If you must do what? Build a house. And that's the same thing that it takes to build a business. Building a business is not truly a child's play. It's not something anyone can tell you, yes, let me do it because I want to do it. Yes, it is something that you need to learn and you need to learn it well if you must succeed as an entrepreneur. Now, one of the major problems we have is that most people in Nigeria are starting business because they are hungry. They feel they don't have a job or they are hungry. Then you can even start a business if you are hungry or you are unemployed. But if you must start, you must follow some routine. You must learn the skill of building. Just the same way you learn the skill of building a house, you must learn the skill of building a business. Now, that you have a challenge, and this is one of the major reasons you need to consecrate yourself to learning the step-by-step procedure in building a business. We have a challenge, and that challenge is you have a country, a continent that's filled up with bad governance. What I mean by bad governance is not that leaders are bad people, but we have leaders that are not interested in the small scale business, the medium scale business, and sometimes even in the large scale business. They're only interested in those businesses that helps them to siphon the funds of the country. And that is why I want to show you if you must start a business in Nigeria without a skill, be sure you are going to fail. Because normally the government is supposed to give you some level of support. There's some level of what? Support. But in this our dispensation, the support you get from the government is very, very minimal. Now, to worsen it all, the education, most of us were given education in a very wrong light. We think that this is why we go to school is just to get employed and to work our ass out for some other person. So we don't believe the education is meant to build us so we can actually build others and build businesses and build other person. So these are one of the reasons challenges we have in a country. We are giving education in a very wrong light. And we have a government that's not interested in the young entrepreneurs. Now, with lots of experiences, I've built a business and with what lots of experiences with research everywhere, with trying to know how do we sustain, how do we build, how do we start the business. I've come with 5 proven steps. What I mean, there are 5 proven steps. These steps can make anyone successful. Whether you have capital, whether you don't have capital, whether you're just starting, these 5 steps can make you to be successful. And now, why do you need these first 5 steps? You have a country that's faced with poverty. You are faced with a crisis. Yes, economic crisis. You are faced with so many things. So you must follow these steps by step so you can conquer this stress. So you can conquer this strategy, this flu that is attacking us. So and these steps are sure that if you follow them, you're going to succeed. Now, what is the first step? The first step in this is you must find a courage to start. Then, why do I have to make this in the first um, step in building a business? Many people are hungry. Many people need a job. Many people have ideas. Many people have what they can do. They know what they can do to make up something for themselves, but they are afraid. Ah, the economy is bad. Hi, government do not support businesses. Hi, no business is thriving. These are excuses that we are keep giving ourselves daily, and these excuses keep grounding us. But I want to tell you a truth. Even in this hard economy, many people are still harvesting millions. every month, every day. So you must find the courage to start. Now, you need to be stronger than your excuses. Then, what I mean is, though the country seems hard, though the economy looks not favorable, though businesses are touts are everywhere to harass you once you start. There are business agencies, the government agencies that to come and collect tax, not even minding whether you are making money or not. Yes, but you need to find the courage to start. Yes, you need to find the courage to start. Yes, and let me tell you the truth. In Nigeria, eh, though the economy is bad, though the government is bad, sometimes those bad governance even helps you to grow. Because sometimes you can boycott these staff that are coming to harass you. Find a way and boycott them, and you are gone. You do your business. So if you start, you must find a way out. So find the courage to start. That's the fact. Yes. Then number two that you must attend to, you must develop a vision. The biggest challenge to business in Africa is that 90% or 70% of people that are starting a business in Africa are starting out without a vision. They just know that they want to start a business and they start. There's no vision, no definition of purpose, no definition of aim, no chief aim. All they will know is that they have a small capital, they hustle for a small capital, and they start a business. No, it's not a part and a pattern of what it takes to build a business. The first thing you need to do is to sit down after you have found your courage and you decide, yes, I'm going to start up in June. Then you sit down, you get out your drawing board, you get out your paper, then you write your vision. I want to do so and so business. In this how I want the business to grow. This is how I want the business to go. The next 5 years, I want us to be here. The next 6 years, I want us to be here. 10 years, I want us to be here. 10 years, 11 years, I will work with this kind of person. I will not with this kind of person. This is the standard that I will need. This is the standard we don't need. This is our analysis. You define everything the way it should be. You develop a vision. A 100-year vision. A 200. Can this business run after I'm alive? Can my third generation see this business? These are the questions you need to build a vision. Then you build a vision for your business. Just build a vision. Bam. Then the third thing you need to know is to know, and this one is one of the major cause of failure in businesses. This is number 3. It's one of the major cause of business failure in Africa. Why? Most people just start a business without knowing that to build a business you need a skill. Acquire business skills. Yes, you must acquire business skills if you must grow your business. That's the truth. You must acquire practical business skills. Just the same way people go to acquire practical business skills for building a house. That's the same way you need to acquire practical business skills to grow your business. Now, let me tell you, the fact is that most businesses are crashing not because they do not have a good capital, but most the owners do not have the skill for business. Yes, and there are techniques and things that you need to know if you must start a business. Number 1 of this skill is goal setting. You must learn how to set a goal for your business. What is my business up to? Where is my business now? Where will it be tomorrow? Where will it be 10 years? You set a daily goal, monthly goal, 6 months goal, 1 year goal, 5 years goal, 10 years goal, 15 years goal, 20 years. You just set lots of goals for your business. Then you have a pursuit. That means every time you know what you're up to, you know what you're pursuing, you know what is after, you know what is after you. These are the major things. You must build, you must learn it. You must learn how to sit down and draw a pattern, draw a goal, draw it clearly for yourself, draw it clearly for your business. These are the things you need. You must learn that again. Then number 2 is strategic planning. Strategic planning is the only thing that helps you avert danger. Yes, if you can plan very well, you will know this is the policy that the government is coming up with. This is the policy that's coming from this side. This is the policy of my business. This is the policy that goes here. This is how the capital I have. This is how I can tackle these policies. This is how I can settle this one. With planning, you can run the business and grow it in speed. So you need strategic planning skill. Then number 3, you need act of sales and marketing. Now these days, sales have been made. Technology have made sales so easy that with your phone you can sell maximally. With your phone you can sell to any place in the world. Now to get this sales, I want to introduce you to my book before you start. That is coupled with my training that has to do with business growth. If you need this business growth training, please look on in the link below so you can get my business skits. Thank you.